I know eyeshadow can be such a pain in the rear. So I'm showing y'all a hack that I used to use all the time, and I still do till this day, that just makes the eyeshadow process so much more simple. So if you want to learn this hack, just keep watching. Everybody, it's Mandy. For those of you who are just now coming by to see the video, thank you and welcome. Don't forget to subscribe and become part of the Glow Tart family. We would love to have you. So how are my Glow Tarts doing today? I hope everybody's well. I hope everybody's nice and rested up from the holidays. So guys, today I'm going to be showing you a tutorial. It is such a pain in the rear, really it is. When I first started learning how to do makeup, my eyeshadow was one of the biggest ones that I had a problem with. But I finally overcome that, and now I know some tips and tricks that would just make it so much easier. And if you're a beginner, this is going to be so perfect for you. It is so simple, so easy, and it's just one of those hacks that I love, and I wish I had known about it when I was learning about makeup. You could do any eyeshadow look with it, and it just makes all that so much easier. I know you watch these videos and it just looks, every YouTuber makes it look so easy and they come out with these gorgeous looks. Well, let me tell you, you can too. Just use this hack. It is absolutely wonderful, and just to have fun with it, because that's what makeup is. It is not how perfect that you get your makeup. It is just having fun and having that learning experience. If there is anything that anybody takes away from my videos, I want them to know that I am trying to make this just as simple as possible for beginners. It took me so long to figure out the makeup process, and it took a lot of practice, it took a lot of time. But if it's something you love, like I am totally obsessed with makeup, but when it is something that you love, it just gives you that drive to where you want to learn how to do everything. You want to learn the hacks. You want to learn the whole process. I want everybody to have these hacks. That way they can do this. But I just want to make it simple for everybody to know and learn how to do it. If there's anything that I love to do, I love to learn new things. And this hack, guys, I hope you'll enjoy it. We're going to go ahead and jump into the tutorial. Alright guys, let's get started. First, you want to go ahead and put your primer on, or your concealer, whatever you use as a base for up under your eyeshadow. That's what you need to go ahead and do now. I'm using the Makeup Revolution palette. This is the cream contour out of the cream contour palette. I always use concealer because it does cover up the veins in your lids, which I don't have very many, but of course I still use it. And then you just dust a little bit of your face powder or whatever powder that you have on top of that. That gives you a smooth application when you do that. And now we're just going to highlight up under our brow bone. Okay, now here's what we're going to do. This is the transition shade. You always want to use a lighter shade, and today I picked a cut crease to do this with. For the transition shade, you could go ahead and use your fluffy brush or whatever, but for the hack, you actually got to start with some precise brushes. So grab the most precise brushes that you have, and that's how we're going to do this hack. So after the transition shade, this is where the hack comes in. the precise brushes that we're going to be using. Now, this is out of my Naked 2 palette. I love this brush, but you want to lay your color exactly where you're going to put it. So instead of using the fluffy brushes that go in there and it just, you want to put your color right exactly where you want it. This is the hack, guys. You lay your color down and then blend afterwards. And like I said, you can use this for any eye look. The cut crease is one of the most difficult eyeshadow looks to do. So that's why I picked this to do this hack with and show y'all exactly how it's done. It is so much easier to do it this way. And like I said, right here, we lay our color down exactly where we want to lay it down with a precise brush, and then we just blend it. And right here, I'm using a pencil brush, and this is going to lay the line. And it doesn't really matter how messed up it looks, because of course, for a cut crease, you're going to lay concealer over top of that whenever you do cut out your lid. So it doesn't really matter how messy it is, but using these precise brushes to lay the color down exactly where you want them and then blending afterwards is going to give you that gradient effect. That is what gives you the colors that go from the lightest to the darkest, and usually you use about 2 to 3 colors around the crease, and that's including the transition. Now here is this one of the smallest brushes that I have. This is a Wet n Wild. I'm not exactly sure which one it is. I think it's the concealer brush, guys, but this is where I'm just going to lay, this is going to be the darkest line that I have in the crease. But like I said, just use precise brushes and lay your line, lay your color where you want it. Now, a lot of people can actually just dab the color on instead of like rubbing it on like usual, and then just blending afterwards. And right here is where we're going to blend out the darkest crease line right here. And of course, like I said, it doesn't matter how messy it is, guys, because you always have to lay concealer on top of it for the cut crease. But this is it, guys. This is the hack. You lay the color where you want it and you blend it out afterward. And another thing, I am coming up with some more tips and tricks and different techniques and stuff that just makes it so much more simple for beginners to do these pro eyeshadow looks or makeup looks. And I'm going to get everything together and I'm going to have a video out about that. You know, it took me so long to learn the whole makeup process, and I just want it to be easier, especially on my channel. I want my subscribers, I want my viewers to go away from my videos and just know that it's not that hard, and there's always going to be a simple way to do it. And if there is, that is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the most simple ways, just so the beginners can do their eyeshadow looks that looks just like they walked away from a MUA. And of course, like I said, the cut crease is one of the most difficult ones to learn, and it took me about 2 years to get this down pat, and I still don't have it exactly right. I mean, nothing is ever going to be exactly perfect, and I don't have any special things on my camera to make it look better. That's why it is, you know, the lighting's bad and the camera's bad. But you know what? This is real life. There's nothing tweaked about this. This is the real look. And then, of course, you could bring it down to the lower line. And the same process here too, guys. Just stamp your color on and then blend. I mean, it just makes this process so much easier. You just stamp the color where you want it and then blend it out. And it just gives this beautiful, flawless look. And it looks just like a makeup artist has done it. And I love this technique. I've been using it for years. And like I said, I cannot wait to get my video out that's got all my tips and tricks, because I'm trying to find the easiest ways for everybody to learn how to do this. And that's it, guys. That is the hack. You stamp your color where you want it, all the colors, and then you blend them. You blend them all together. And of course, you know, a good key to the blending process, or to the eyeshadow process, is actually the blending. And you can never blend too much, and it just looks more flawless and more flawless the more you blend. So just make sure that you blend like crazy, and I will be coming out with another video and show you a blending technique. So guys, this is it, and this is the look that I come up with. So try this hack out, guys, and see how many looks you could get done with it. And that is it for this video, guys. I hope you liked the hack, and I hope you try it out for yourself. And remember, makeup is supposed to be fun, so don't put so much pressure on yourself trying to get stuff perfect. Nobody's perfect. Like today, I mean, check it out, really. The eyeliner, that's a little bit thick, don't you think? It's one of those things where you start off with a little bit of eyeliner and then it ends up being this big old wonky looking thing. But guys, like I said, nobody is going to get it perfect. So makeup is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be an expression of who you are. So just have fun with it. And I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel and become part of the Glow Tart family. I will have that green cut crease tutorial out for you, Emma, so don't think I forgot about you, honey. I love you all, and I'll see you next video. Bye. We want everybody that we can get.